In this video, we're going to show you how to install the sway bar end link on your Nissan Murano located in the rear suspension. With the vehicle raised and supported, so it's good to use our 21mm socket to loosen and remove these lug nuts. Grab the wheel and remove it. Now the wheel removed, we want to come underneath here, and there's going to be a plastic skid plate or shield here. There's going to be a 10mm bolt and two 10mm nuts inside these pockets. And this one here on our particular vehicle is broken. So if you have that 10mm nut, go ahead and loosen and remove that. Be careful, there's usually a bunch of debris inside here. You don't want to get it in the mouth. There you go, pop it off. Now we did spray this down with some rust penetrant. We're going to use our 18mm shallow socket and a ratchet on the nut. And the whole ball joint unit here, the stud is spinning as well. So we're going to use our 19mm opening wrench on the inside portion to hold that while we loosen this. All right, go ahead and remove that. All right, let's go ahead and get the upper one. Now up top here, I'm going to go ahead and loosen and remove that nut. There we go, that one came out a little bit easier. Now installing your rear sway bar end link, there's going to be a longer shank. This one here goes on the top, the shorter one goes on the bottom. Let's go ahead and get this lined up. Feed it through the top. And we're going to go ahead and get that nut started. Once we have the nut started on the top, you're going to go ahead and adjust the ball joint unit here to line up with your sway bar. Go ahead and get the nut started on there. Just try and tighten up that upper nut here. All right, we're able to run that nut down to the point where we get to the locking collar. We're now going to transition into a Allen key on the stud part, and then we'll go ahead and tighten down the nut. Now we're going to use our number 6 Allen key here in the center. We use our 18mm wrench on the nut side. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. Now that we have that one seated, I want to go ahead and tighten on the bottom. On the bottom here, due to the clearance with the shock, we're going to use a regular 6 Allen wrench and get our gear wrench inside there. Make sure it's good and tight. Let's torque these down to 62 foot-pounds. There we go. Now if you have the ability to do so, you're going to go ahead and do that with the bottom. We're going to use a crow's foot to do so. There it is. Good, line up our little splash shield here. I'm going to go ahead and get our bolt in here first. gently snug that down. You'd normally have one up here. Ours is broken. There's no more stud left here. But if yours is there, go ahead and install the nut. I'm going to come on over here and snug down the bolt. Let's now install your wheel. Get that set up onto the studs. Now I want to go ahead and start all of the lug nuts by hand. That's going to help prevent cross-threading. Once we get all these installed, we go ahead and snug them down. And let's go ahead and snug them down. All right. Now let's go ahead and torque down our lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds. Now when doing this here, it's best to do this in a crisscross or star pattern. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.